Hey everybody, it's Jim. Welcome back to the channel. I am going to do something different today and talk a little bit about the publishing world, publishing life, indie publishing. If you don't know me already, I am Jim Johnson. I am a science fiction and fantasy writer. Also run an independent publishing business. I run Inetti Press. That is my imprint, and I have several books out, several more in the works. And I thought I'd take just a few minutes and talk to you all about Kindle, not Kindle, KDP Publishing, and their print format and their print specs. I'm not going to go into the weeds about how to actually set up your files for printing. That'll be different videos, or there are other people out there who are probably much better at it than I am. Amazon has a bunch of tools on their website through KDP Select. That makes it pretty easy for you to upload files. Formatting's on your own. Me personally, I use Vellum. But that's a software program that you can use to format ebooks and print books. Mostly, though, what I wanted to do is just show off some of the books that I've had printed with Amazon, just to show you what to expect if you are curious about it, if you're thinking about it, if you haven't yet, moved into it, and you just want to see some practical information about the books, right? So recently, I've updated all my books, my back matter, and I wanted to get copies of the print copies just to see how they look, right? I wanted to get a sense of what's going out there into the world when somebody buys one of my books. So I went ahead and ordered, after revising all the books, I went ahead and ordered a copy through KDP. You can order sample copies of the books at cost. I mean, it's like, I don't know, $3 or $4 a copy, depending on how big your books are. So I just thought I'd show them off and just see if it's of help to anybody out there who's indie publishing, thinking about indie publishing. Maybe you don't know where to go or how to go about getting copies of your books. That doesn't require you to get dozens or hundreds of copies and have boxes everywhere and filling up your garage or your basement or whatever. The wonder of print on demand means they only need to print as many as they need, right? You get an order, you print it, you're done. You don't have to sit on stock for months and years compared to days of yore, back in the day when vanity publishing and indie publishing was just getting started. So I wanted to show you kind of the quality here, but we'll get into the weeds here, right? This is a one of the books in my Weird Western series, Pistols and Pyramids. This is a matte finish cover. It's got a nice little bit of a texture on it, whatever paper stock they're using or print stock. You can see it's perfect bound. It's a glued binding. It's not sewn. That's all glue in there. It seems to be really stable. The copies I have from 10-15 years ago are still holding up great, so I don't have any concerns about it. There's actually a little I don't know if you can see it. You may not be able to see it on the camera, but there's a little tiny groove along the spine on the front cover and the back cover. So that means if you open this and are reading it, you're gonna fold the line before you break the spine. So I think unlikely that you're going to damage the spine. You can see, because this is a sample copy, there is a Amazon automatically added a banner there that says "not for resale." That wraps all the way around the book. I think that's just to prevent them giving you a copy that you could immediately then resell. So the not for resale ones, I've seen some different tactics from different indie publishers out there that use these as giveaways for your fans, whether it's your mailing list or if you have a Patreon or something else. You can use these, order it, check it, make sure it all looks good and that you're happy with the product, and then give it away to somebody. You probably would not want to donate this to a library with that banner on the front there. But you know what? If you've got a healthy, rabid fan base, maybe somebody out there is going to want a copy with that banner just to say, hey, I got one of the first copies that went to print, even if it's a proof, right? If this is a print proof, some people are excited about collecting that kind of stuff, right? Who knows? And it could be some nice little fan service for you. So this is the So this is the print. This is a cream paper. You can also get white, but I think the cream just looks better for fiction. You can see that I've got my headers and my designs in there. For the Weird Western series, I had a selection of incidental art dropped in here, and I was really happy with the way it reproduced through Amazon's program. Let me see if I can find a picture here just to show you how it reproduced. This is all black and white. Where is think I had, pretty sure I had some art in here. Just now trying to find it. There it is. So there's one of the pieces. Black and white, you can see the camera may not be doing it justice, but it reproduced really well. And then I had done a hand-drawn map on the front, so that came out just fine, exactly as I expected, because that's, you know, it's only as good of a quality as what I gave them. So I think if I had gotten a professional to do it, it might have looked a little different, but I'm happy with how it came out. But anyway, so again, this is the cover is kind of a sepia tone, but this is the matte finish on the cover. Really solid book. I think this is a 6x9. That's just the format that I like to have my trade paperbacks in. Very nice feel to the flip to it. So just a nice positive experience in my hands. I did not include bookmarks. In fact, I don't even remember if KDP has the means to include bookmarks. I'll have to go back and check. But in general, fiction doesn't have bookmarks. I think you'll see that more in nonfiction. But really happy with that. And then the Urban Fantasy series I did. This is these are full color covers. I got the glossy finish on these just for something a little different. I ordered these in both matte and glossy, and I think I ended up liking the glossy a little bit better just on this look and feel. Like here's the first book, and that's got a nice sheen to it. Again, same banner on the front, glued pages into the spine, and back cover reproduced nicely. Again, cream pages, cream paper on the inside, just because that's easy on the eyes, and I thought it just looked better than the white. I think the white paper is just a little too bright and a little too much, in my face. And the vast majority of fiction that I've read is all on cream. Your preferences are your preferences, though, right? That's the great thing about indie publishing, is you can do literally anything you want. And if you want all your books to be white paper at maybe 11x8 or 7x6 or 7x3, I mean, whatever, you can do all kinds of things, and it's up to you. Like there are minimal restrictions now. You can do literally pretty much anything you want. So have fun with it. This is a great time to be a writer, especially an independently minded publisher. You don't have to sit around and wait for an agent or an editor or a publishing house to get back to you. You can just take the, not to use a cliche, but take the bull by the horns and just do it, and do what makes you happy, and be bold, right? Have fun. So anyway, I wanted to show you just how these books turned out. Just using KDP's online tools, which are largely free, and then you just spend a couple bucks on the book itself. So like there's the trilogy. Again, they all have the not for resale banner on them, but they're all consistent size. There's no weirdness with the cutting. Like all 6 of these, like if I were to line them up, because I know this is a concern, because like I see this all the time with traditional publishers, right? Sometimes they'll do a series and the books will be off a little bit, right? And like, I don't know about you, but I'm a little OCD, and like if I've got a series of books and they're not the same format and they're off a little bit, boy, that just drives me crazy. Looking at my shelf and just having it to say what happened. And then heaven forbid a writer goes from one publishing house to another publishing house, and they change the formatting of the books a little bit, and then you get different spine heights, spine widths, etc. And it's just an inconsistent look and feel, right? And for me personally, if I'm trying to present a really clean, polished book and product to my fans, and if that means that Amazon's a good option to bring a level of consistency to the look and feel of the books, then I'll do that. I know Amazon has its pros and cons. I'm not going to go into them in this video right now, but I just wanted to give the perspective indie publishers out there, even if you're not doing this for your career, right? Maybe you have one book in you and that you want to do. Maybe you're doing a cookbook for your church, or you're doing a photo album for your family, extended family. Maybe you have the need to publish one thing, right? this is a great economical way to do it. And again, it costs very little to get this all together and to make it happen, just whatever you want it to be. So yeah, so I hope you check it out. Again, it's free to go on Amazon, start the account. This is not a advertisement for Amazon, even though it sounds like it probably, but it's such an easy way to get into it and to get publishing and to at least give it a try. So I hope you found this useful. Any questions, please drop them in the chat below. I am going to start trying to do more writing and publishing type videos here heading into the new year 2026, and I am open to your feedback. Like, I want to know what you want to know. What are you curious about? What are you anxious about? What are you confused about? Where can I help you with publishing? With the caveat that, you know, I'm not a multi-million-dollar published writer. I'm just I'm grinding just like everybody else, trying to get new stuff out there and tell stories and get people excited and interested in this challenging world that we live in. So if I can help you, great. If you can help me, great. Because like we all work together. Rising tide lifts all boats. You know, all the old sayings, right? Writers aren't in competition with each other. We're all here to help each other. So if there's anything I can do, any questions that you have that I can answer for you, I'll do my best, or I'll do my best to point you in the right direction of somebody who knows better than me, because there's lots of great writing advice out there, indie publishing advice out there, and I'm just trying to do my part to support everybody else, just like I've been supported in the years past. So yeah, I hope this has been useful. I hope you have fun. Again, reach out if you need anything. Otherwise, have a great day, live long and prosper, and I will talk to you all next time. Cheers.